Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. How is everyone doing on this wonderful Sunday evening, afternoon, whichever it is? I see Kurhu there in the chat. Hello, Kurhu. Welcome, welcome. Everybody else, welcome. Got a wonderful and exciting, hopefully, stream prepared for today. But first, I want to remind those of you that are watching after the stream that we do stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have Facebook and Instagram. If you're on those platforms and wish to follow us, that would be super cool. Otherwise, let's get rolling on this adventure we have here. I think we'll go to this one, because this should be basically where we were at. All right. For those of you watching after the stream, I don't know if I mentioned, but we do have a Facebook and Instagram page. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And of course, we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you're on those platforms and want to check us out. Otherwise, give me just a moment to get my stream monitor set back up here. It's having a few issues. We are going to run around to the other side of the sanctum here. I believe this is actually the side that I want to come in from. I'll go ahead and pause for a moment so we don't lose that defense up buff that we've got. Oh, come on. Technology is great when it works. It is incredibly annoying when it doesn't. This stream is not brought to you by Venom, but if they want to sponsor me, give me a call. We are nearly operational. I do believe. That is looking good, I think. Maybe. All right, I think that is functional. Okay. Looks like Zelda Elise has redeemed first. She is the first one to accomplish that for this stream. So, congratulations on your first. Let's get rolling on this. Ooh, there is lots of gloom up here. I think I'm one step higher than I need to be. Maybe? Okay, let's go. Up here so we can kind of move out this way. We do have our equipment equipped that we wanted to be wearing. I believe for this process, if things get terrifying, we will switch over to the Ancient Heroes aspect for a little extra defense. I think we actually need to be down one more level. Oh, that shot with the lightning in the background would have been really cool. Okay, sweet. It looks like it'll repeat. Am I fast enough to catch the lightning? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's not going to, Oh, come on, Storm. Cooperate. See, with the pillars and everything in the background, it's actually really neat photo. I think the lightning is photo shy. Of course. Did you see that? Right as I backed out of it, there goes the lightning. Let's try again. The problem is it's not nearly as predictable as I thought it was. There we go. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Now that we've done that, that was really the most important. All right. Let's go. See, I don't know whether we were supposed to walk in from that side or whether we were supposed to walk in from this side. I hate the like washed out fog effect there. She's almost glowing. Oh, my album's full. Shocker. Okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Oh, we were supposed to come in from the other side. Oops.
At last. I have been waiting for you to arrive. Now, Link, there is something here I want to show you.
That's incredible.
What do you think? Hyrule Castle, perfect and glorious. Does it awaken memories? Memories of our time here? Well, really take in every detail.
She was there at the door for just a moment.
After all, this place will be the last thing you ever see.
Oh, that's horrifying.
The fabled swordsman who endured my corruption, who has persisted in slaughtering my servants. Interesting. How is it that you survived my attack? It must have been that wretched one. No matter. You will not live to see another sunrise. Did my puppet entertain you? She made it so easy to mislead you, to keep you occupied. But such an indirect approach is no longer needed. End this hero's life, my dark servant. Cut him down.
Okay, so I don't know. Well, that would be a quick way to solve that, but there's no way this is the final boss. Just hold on a moment there, Mr. Phantom. Oh, I need to take a picture of him before we kill it. Because I don't think we have a... Okay. I was looking for the Dazzle Fruit. There it is. Okay. Let's go back. I guess we do have a photo of it. Oh, I'm torn. Because this one's the one in the Deku Tree, and that's a whole lot creepier, but this one's got multiple subjects. I think we'll keep old pictures. No way! do you see that? I can make a statue of Phantom Ganon. That's kind of crazy. Apple pie recipe can go. All right, let's move before I end up getting Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, he's got a Dark King's like club thing. Oh, he keeps dropping stuff. Am I supposed to get close to him? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Seems like the answer was no. Beam, beam, aw. Whoa. Wow, that timing is terrible. Baloop.
It seems there is more to you than the power Rauru has gifted. But not much
Link, we are here.
They're actually here for the fight! Not just their avatars.
Those who carry the secret stones.
Just what is this thing?
You do not recognize me. Perhaps there are limits to the knowledge the secret stones impart. You stand before Ganondorf. The foolish actions of your ancestors served only to delay my ascension. Allow me to show you the world that was and will be again when I have been restored.
Okay, so maybe this is...
Rise, my servants.
This is that clip from the trailers. Lionel's? The...
Over Hyrule with the power I have granted.
The Lionels scare me more than Ganon has. Or than Phantom Ganon, at least.
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Look at that horse.
Survivors.
That's just a vision, right? Yeah. Just a vision.
See, you cannot hope to escape your fate. My power will sweep across this land. You need but await the inevitable end.
Okay, so that's not the end. I didn't think it was.
Was that the Demon King we were warned about? It all really happened?
This is dire. The Demon King, the man who nearly destroyed the world. Ganondorf. With his return, everyone's in danger.
Oh, this isn't good. If that really was him, oh, we're in real trouble.
Hold on. He must not be at his full strength. Otherwise, why flee instead of finishing us off? We should return to Lookout Landing and decide what to do next. Link, you should come too.
There's the missing heart. I don't remember who it was that was here that was pointing out... Nice. Dropped all these crazy weapons. That was pointing out that there was a heart missing from my count. This is the missing heart. So we have found it. There we go. Now we have all the hearts. I need to make sure I have pictures of all of these. Gloom sword. Gloom spear. Gloom club. Okay. We do have pictures of all of them. It's interesting that the Gloom Spear apparently does more damage than the Master Sword does. I'm gonna pick it up because I am curious to see. It's only 40. So the Master Sword has less than 40 points of base damage. Ah. It's fascinating. Okay, well, we've done that. That was cool. I like these banners. I wonder if the rest of the sages are actually going to be at Lookout Landing. Fascinating. So that was super crazy. And also that Mr. Mummy guy, honestly, the Mummy guy, which obviously is the decayed Demon King, Ganondorf, whatever he wants to be called. He is... He reminds me more of a Gibdo than anything else. He's just a glorified Gibdo. Now here's an interesting question. I know how Tulin got there, but how did the rest of them get up there? None of those waterfalls are high enough for Sidon to, or low enough, I guess technically, for Sidon to swim up. What's her name? I'm drawing a blank. Riju. Makila. Yes, could think of her first name, but not her last name. She doesn't demonstrate any vertical ascension abilities, so to speak. So, and then Yunobo, I guess he could have cannonballed and kind of flew up there. That would be about the most logical one to reach that height, but everybody else at Lookout Landing said they couldn't get up there. It was up to Link to go on his own, because Link needs to be the only one. Okay, here we go. Prepare for cutscene. I'm home. You okay? Swordsman, welcome back. Well, thank you. No, it's rough because we still don't know where Princess Zelda is. Okay, this is the same dialogue there. Nope. Before we go up top and speak it to all of those people, let's go speak it to the people around here. Link, we heard about the Demon King. Needless to say, things have been a bit tense around here since the news broke.
Oh.
But never fear, we're as committed to our duties as ever. We won't stop doing everything we can to defend Lookout Landing. Like I've said to the others, why fear some rinky-dink Demon King when we have the Princess of Hyrule on our side? We don't even have the Princess of Hyrule, so we've got Princess of Hyrule at home. The real Princess of Hyrule is lost in time. So don't worry about us, Link. You just make sure Princess Zelda gets back safe and sound. Alright. Do you guys have anything to say? Link, it's you. So you returned to Lookout Landing, eh? Seems incredible danger of some sort has found us all. Do not know much, but I know this. We need only to protect this place and trusted you and King Sidon. Training is tough, but it's worth the pain, knowing each moment of preparation will help me aid King Sidon and you. Oh. The captain is strict, but compared to how tough things were with the sludge, this is nothing. It's now our turn to pay back our debt. Feels as though things are even more dangerous now than they were before. Even still, we will protect this fort with everything we have. Just as you protected the domain from the sludge. That's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of yellow Zora. Or at least I don't recall seeing a lot of yellow Zora. Although Numian is kind of a brown colored, maroon color maybe. The pink and the blue and pink seem to be the most common. This guy here. Construction Man! I was so hoping that his name was Arson. That would have been so much more entertaining. Did you come to see the tablet? I hear it's valuable, so I'm not going to touch it, but it looks like you could go toppling over at any moment. Yeah, good possibility. So please be careful. Capello, if this place falls, it'll be as though Hyrule itself has fallen. Never! No matter what, we'll protect it with all that we have. It's neat seeing the, I guess, the flavor text and the updated comments and things. See, like, these guys aren't standing inside, they're standing at the... I don't know what's going on. What are you looking at? Oh, Link, pardon me. I know I shouldn't stare at the sky all morning. Did you see that stone tablet that fell? No, I didn't. Unless it was this one over here. It was left up to the researchers and the folks from Hudson Construction to deal with. But it's not the first thing that's fallen around here. I saw something else come down from that huge sky island once. If I'm going to keep the Lookout Landing safe, I need to look out for falling debris. That is, after all, in the name. I'll tell the Gerudo to watch the skies too. Oh. Look, you see those Gerudo? They're here to defend Lookout Landing with us. Gerudo soldiers are the best of the best. With them on our side, we'll have no problem keeping this place safe. Don't see a lot of monsters right now, but we do have two strange chasms nearby. Kind of standard response. Hi, Cora. Heard there was no sign of Princess Zelda within Hyrule Castle. We can't give up, though. She must be out there somewhere. Don't worry. I'll keep this area safe while you continue the search. I believe in you. Give it everything you've got. That's awesome. Why is it floating? Why is what floating? What are you even looking at? There's not even anything up there to look to be unless you're talking about this giant chain of things, and then that's old news, sir. Sabota. I was sad to hear there was no sign of Princess Zelda at the castle. You are going to continue searching for the princess, though, aren't you? Don't let the safety of this area worry you. We'll protect it while you continue your search. Okie doke. This is a fine little stable. You know, I'm probably relatively low on arrows. Eh, not too bad, because I was using a 5-shot bow. I'll still buy your stock. Thank you. Good game. Sorry, I'm pretty picky when selecting ingredients, so if there's something you need, talk to me later. So many ingredients to choose from, it's overwhelming to decide what to buy. It's a good problem to have, right? Well, you just have to go, use the conservation of matter and turn arrows into, diamonds. We have all of this gear. This guy's gonna talk about wanting gear. No, I get it, believe me, the lineup is pretty fantastic. Wow, it used to be you could only get this outfit in a specific area. Now it's available in Lookout Landing. What a dream. Just look at the quality on this. The quality. Makes you want to get the whole set, doesn't it? I have the whole set, thank you. He totally just congratulated himself. The message over his head said, "Good work, me. I made my own weapon." Did you put a mushroom on a stick? No, it's a rock. Okay. Eek, I don't believe it. The legendary Mr. Link is talking to me. You wanted a closer look at this weapon, I take it? Look at this. I made it for fighting off monsters. Pretty nifty, huh? Our iron weapons decayed and there's a lack of equipment around here, so I stuck a rock to the end of a long stick. It looks odd, but it'll work. I mean, it's ultimately a very primitive spear anyway. With this weapon in my hand and the Gerudo by my side, I'm not a bit scared of these monsters. Mostly because the Gerudo's here to save you. Because her weapon's probably going to do a lot more damage than yours. But see, look at mine. I got the Master Sword. Shwing!
Savak.
Savak. It's because of your efforts, Gerudo Town is back to normal. So. And now it's our turn to help you return your home to normal too. Stay focused on accomplishing your goals. You have our support. Okay, let's go ahead and jump down into the base and talk to everybody down there. See what kind of flavor text they have. Gotta remember that I'm not wearing my anti-monster face. Bonk. Chemo. What's in this issue of the Lucky Clover Gazette? Beautiful city of water floods with joy at New King's rise. The sludge that worried so many Zora has vanished. In its wake, Prince Sidon, loyal servant, has ascended the throne. It's really something to see a change in leadership for the Zora. They live such long lives. What a happy story. So much to read in these papers. Well, this is exactly the same thing you just read, so... A great fairy has been spotted. The great fairy Terra has been seen recently, perhaps enticed by the beautiful music of the stable trotters. If I remember right, the great fairies are known to bestow their blessings upon travelers. Maybe I should seek one of the 4. This is reminding you that there's 4 fairies that you can... That's the same information. Does Dion have anything new? Romano, the guy in charge of cooking, went to Hyrule Castle and never came back. Thanks to him, I'm stuck here on fire duty. Maybe forever. Oh, when I say Hyrule Castle, I don't mean somewhere dangerous like the chasm near there or anything. Specifically, he went to the castle's dining hall. Some folks investigating the chasms told him about a super special recipe in the dining hall, so he left just like that. Well, he wouldn't do anything dangerous, so I'm not too worried about him. If he's not back to eat his meal, though, I might start to worry. Interesting. I wonder if we talked to him when we were wandering around. You're gonna have the same information, aren't you? Oops, afternoon already? Nose down, completely lost track of time. Is it true the Demon King is in the castle? Which would mean the gloom that made the weapons decay is his fault? Which also means, once he's gone, I'll be finished with this work. Same stuff we had before. Welcome to the weapons over there. Atmos. Will you be heading out? Make sure to check your destination. Confident in people and places. Nope, same information. Grellins. Thanks for your hard work. It's Monster Control HQ. Recently, Pure asked we suspend involvement. That's the same message. Hunting down monsters. Same stuff. Jaren. Hi. Have you greeted the goddess today? She watches over Hyrule, you know. Good morning, good night. See you later. I'm home.
Oh?
It's important to touch base with the goddess. Do I have to ask permission before touching the goddess's base? Wait, I don't think that's what she meant. Also, that sounded way more weird than it was intended. Go deep in your bonds with the sages. I mean, except Yunobo. I'm only kidding. Monty! Link, welcome, welcome. This is the emergency shelter.
Hi.
Cool. Well, I would stay, but I'm not going to climb the ladder like a peasant. It's funny. If you don't think it's funny, then that's your opinion and you're welcome to it. Ah, you thought I was going to criticize you for not thinking my comedy was funny. Ha! Gotcha! Hey, look, all of our sages are here. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold everything. I can update my compendium with some really cool in-use photos. Scimitar of the Seven. I wonder if they will stay here. I want to keep this because that's gonna make a really cool statue over at Terrytown. Especially if it takes the one where he's like this. He looks like he's a cult leader or something. Which to a degree I guess he is. Delete. See, it's just not as they're not as cool when it's a picture of the weapon just laying on the ground. It's like, oh wow, you found a weapon, but it's not in use. See, like the light scale trident here. If I get this lined up right, I can. I can get Muzu in there as well. Oh, never mind. Gotta keep the picture of him and Yona. It's a nicer picture. Oh, hi there. Muzu. And then this one. Granted, I know it's a terrible picture of the actual weapon in most cases, especially like this one. Oh, nope, we're staying with the Lucha Mask version. I wish the fog hadn't been there. That like hazy ambiance. I've complained about it before, but we'll keep the old picture. It's superior. But yeah, it'd be cool if they would stay here. 1, 2, 3. We're missing Tulin. There's Tulin. Oh, of course he'd be up here with Hearth. That makes sense. Look how clean and crisp that photo is. It's gorgeous. It's an absolutely incredible photo. Because there's none of that haze with it. Honestly, I like the picture of the sage because it's cool and it's a little more difficult to get, but I'm gonna go with this one because it's better. Delete. All right. And Pyrrha's down there, so we can go up here and see if there's any reason to interact with the telescope. Look through. Yay!
Oh?
You've grown bigger while I've been away, haven't you? Stop treating me like some little kid. Those injuries on your wings. This is a sign of the times. You've clearly been doing more than your fair share, haven't you, Doolin? Do they both say the same thing? Yeah. So the dialogue between the groups is going to be all the same regardless of who I talk to. You're protecting Lookout Landing and not just lazing around, right? We're doing a good job. We only laze sometimes. You know, Sidon is kind of enormous. He's literally twice as tall as Link. Huh. King Sidon, are you hurt? Ah, of course not. Not a single scratch has marred these fins. Riju? Glad to see you're safe, Lady Riju. Of course, you needn't always worry about me, Boliara. Welcome back. Looks like it was pretty tough. That indeed. So how did it go? Cutscene. So to summarize, there's no mistake that what you all saw at the castle was the Demon King from the Legend of the Imprisoning War. It's kind of a neat shot of everybody together there.
Yes.
And the princess you've been seeing was actually an imposter. I knew that from the start. Okay, I didn't necessarily know that from the start, but it became clear partway through. She just didn't act like the princess. And the reason she appeared at Hyrule Castle was so the Demon King could lure Link into a trap. I knew something seemed weird. Indeed. He's got such a resolute expression. Like he's like, It's the Tulin smolder right there. Because you see he's got like the one eyebrow raised. I mean, about Princess Zelda not doing anything to help with those troubles everywhere in Hyrule. But it's all connected. The upheaval, the problems our homelands have been facing, the fake princess. It's all happening because the Demon King came back. So then, that means that Princess Zelda isn't actually here? Instead, she's in the distant past and not in the present? Right? Yes, we should consider that to be the case, bizarre as it sounds. It also seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Hold on, wait a minute. The Zelda puppet in the castle used some kind of basically the sacred time stone to revert the appearance of the Hyrule Castle. Now, granted, it may have just been a trick, kind of like where he showed everybody that all the monsters were taken over and he was standing in front of the Blood Moon, riding on his incredibly crazy-looking horse. which I wish we got to collect in this game. But it could have just been like a vision or a hallucination sort of thing that he caused. But if it wasn't, how on earth did Ganon recreate the effects of the Time Stone? Because isn't that the stone that Zelda has in the past and or / present? Aha, questions that I could probably Google and find out, but I've still been aggressively avoiding spoilers. Also seems that Princess Zelda was trying to somehow defeat the Demon King in the past. Our ancestors made a vow to Zelda. They swore that when the Demon King was revived, their descendants would awaken as sages and fight alongside Link. But with Princess Zelda in the past, we can't ask her what the plan is supposed to be. And she can't be here to fight with us either. We also don't know anything about the Demon King, other than the fact that he's bad news and super strong. What do we do? Based on what you each have told me, it appears the princess was making preparations in anticipation of the Demon King's revival in this era. There must be some hint we still haven't figured out here in our time. Right you are! We cannot afford to stand still at a time such as this. It is imperative that we act. But without any leads, is Linky gonna reveal what they said in Kakariko? Or maybe she will. Oh, wait. You said that 6 sages were with King Rauru when he fought against the Demon King during the imprisoning war, right? 1. The wind. Oh, this is gonna be some cool cool poses. 2. Fire. 3. Water. 4. Lightning. The 4 nations live together in harmony. And time, that was the princess. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's one more is what they're saying. Which is Spirit, which is the, we've already got, what? Were we not supposed to have this Minoru yet?
Wow.
Ooh, I see. Huh? What is it? What do you see? That's it. Yunobo's so clueless. There was one more sage back then. Flashback. Wind, fire, water, lightning, time, spirit. Wow.
Huh.
Exactly. One more stage that might be here now. I'm sure this is the lead we are hoping for. It will be well worth our while to search. Huh? So we did massively sequence break that. Oops. What? You already found her? Minoru, the Sage of Spirit. It's funny. Link's just sitting over here like, oh, another sage? Oh yeah, we've been palling around with her for quite some time.
What?
And you have the Master Sword already? Why didn't you mention that sooner? It's literally right there. Okay, we did sequence break a bit, but that's fascinating. It didn't seem like we were out of line on collecting the Master Sword. Interesting. So that means we were intended to take on Phantom Ganon there at the castle without Minoru and without the Master Sword. Which, granted, I use mostly arrows anyway, so it really wasn't that different of a challenge, but didn't you say the Master Sword disappeared? I don't know what else to say except well done. Indeed. It's amazing that even trapped in the past like she was, Zelda still had a plan. Everything she did was to heal and strengthen the Master Sword, which will be critical to defeating the Demon King. So Princess Zelda was in the distant past all alone, doing everything she could to help us. She wasn't all alone. I cannot fathom the sheer strength of will that must have required.
Yes.
It's a heavy burden that you've taken on, Link, to finish what Princess Zelda started. Now, after everything she's done, the rest is up to us. With everything in order, all that's left to do now is defeat the Demon King. Link, whenever you want to face this is up to you. You're critical in all of this, so when you're ready, we will be too. Everyone, hurry back to your homes to prepare for the final battle. I'll sound the alarms once Link is ready. Princess Zelda entrusted her hope to us. Together, we will see this through.
Yep.
So they're not going to stay here at Lookout Landing. Find the 5th sage. Find the 5th sage complete.
Check it.
Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean... That's it. The depths. Well, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths? Most likely under Hyrule Castle. Do what you think best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Joshua for any info she might have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out.
What?
You okay? I don't recall when we discovered that information. But we have gone through and done all of the light roads and everything and opened up all of the depths, so maybe that's part of it. Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths far beneath Hyrule Castle. As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. And you look so calm and collected, despite what you were up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous, and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. The Frogs were kind of challenging. They're large and terrifying. Not really hard, I guess, but large and terrifying. Not to mention all the gloom down there. It must have been a very challenging investigation. And yet you did it. I'm searching for my Zelda. What did you expect? Thank you, Link, so much. Joshua turned out to be pretty capable, eh? That kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah? With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head to face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. This'll be cool, because then we don't have to fight with the avatars. We actually get to fight alongside all of the sages. That's that's important to me. Princess Zelda's final wish.
Check it.
Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. Destroy Ganondorf. Nothing else I can do now. I'll let the sages know right away once you're headed to where the Demon King is, so don't worry.
Check it.
Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. By the way, is that the tunic the princess made? I'm glad to see it made its way back to you. It suits you. Oh, that's cool. I wonder, let's go ahead and switch over to the Tunic of Memories. See if she has something different to say.
Yes.
Demon King,
Check it.
punch the Demon King in the face. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna get some Wind Waker ending here. Aw, she doesn't have anything to say about the Tunic of Memories. I guess she doesn't remember it. Alright, let's talk to Joshua.
Oh!
There's got to be a connection between Princess Zelda and the depths. I'll continue my research.
Oh!
Doc praised my work? Because of my research, you were able to locate the Demon King? Really? Wait. The Demon King? You mean like the Demon King? Not just any old king, Demon King, but the Demon King?
Hey!
Wow, the Demon King! So anyway, the Demon King might hold the answer regarding Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Obviously, I'm not allowed into the depths myself, being a kid and all, but I want to continue to help out, even if I can't go. I've really poured my heart into researching the depths, and all that work really paid off. I'm so happy I put my all into this. Thank you for telling me, Swordsman. She did the same thing that Pyrrha did. That's great. Obviously, the Demon King is a problem. Still, I'm glad my info is helpful, even so there's more work to be done. The depths are filled with unknowns. I'll be here, researching away. Alright, so that was crazy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and teleport. Let's see. Let's go ahead and teleport back to Kakariko, because I believe we can talk to Impa there and possibly gain access to a place that was previously non-accessible. We should also probably save here. Alright. Lots of people to talk to and things to discover. Hi. I've come to buy all your arrows. Yes, please.
Ah. Ma.
You know what? I'll take all these too.
Ah. Ah. Ma.
You're out of stock.
Hi.
If it isn't the customer who brought all those eggs, we can barely keep them on the shelves. Been especially popular with the Zonai survey team investigating the ring ruins. Bye.
Ah.
Made it outside before it closed. Ring garlands for sale. Tatsuna. Certainly run into each other often. Stone slab carved with writing was discovered in each of the 5 ring ruins.
Ah!
I'm going to see one of them now. Okay, it seems like their dialogue hasn't changed. That is... Paya. Just drawing a blank there. Well, hello, Dorian.
Oh.
Ah, Link. Hard to believe it's night already. Would you like to rest at the inn?
Oh.
Lady Paya is still young, so I understand her enthusiasm with the ring ruins. But, and this is just between us, I wonder if it's more of an obsession. I hope she realizes soon what it means to be chief. Yep, Kurhu, Zelda at least made it to the first before you did. Just gotta be faster next time. Okay, let's go over here and see if this guy has Wartsworth, if he has anything to say.
Ah.
Hello, Link. Discovered the stone tablet. Never get a glimpse into the past.
Oh.
I intend to research this more. If you want to reread. Okay, that's not any different at all. Aha! Look, we have a interaction thing with Toro. Master Link, hello.
Oh.
Are you thinking about the floating ring ruin? I am as well. It has been on our minds for some time. We would like to suggest resuming the research, if we may. Have you since figured out what became of Princess Zelda? What? The Zelda who appeared after the upheaval was a creation of the Demon King? And the real Princess Zelda still hasn't been found? But how can this be true? Such an unbelievable tale, and yet I trust you completely, Master Link. It must be as you say. It's hard to explain, but the princess we saw was somehow unfamiliar. It was as though her very aura was different. But if she was an imposter the whole time, that would mean the real reason she ordered us to close off the floating ring ruin was because the Demon King saw it as a threat. Isn't that right? That only means one thing. We should investigate the floating ring ruin immediately. This grumpy guy in the back's not going to be happy about that. But he might be, I guess. You are exactly right. There's no longer any reason to prohibit your research. Let's open up the floating ring ruin at once, Mr. Taro. Knowledge is tugging on the line. Time to reel in some results. Your Laurelin phrasing is coming through, Mr. Toro. You must really be pleased. It's just... There's one problem. We still need to determine how to conduct the survey.
Oh.
It's clear that the interior of this ring ruin is hollow. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be an entrance. If the contents of the other ring ruins are any indication, there should be a stone slab inside, engraved with Zonai script. First, we should look for a way to confirm there's a stone slab inside. However, we also don't want to damage these precious ruins. Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. I'd better hurry and tell everyone about this so we can open the ruins. That's where Mr. Crawl Through the Ground and Other Solid Surfaces Link comes in handy. The secret of the ring ruins. What to do? I have a magical power thanks to my shiny glowy hand. Oh, I neglected to tell you this earlier, Master Link. Taken over the title of chief from my grandmother. Naturally, I still have a long way to go before I truly earn that title, but I intend to follow the path from first step to last. Finding out that Princess Zelda I met was a pawn of the Demon King. How to put this to words? Let's just say it's thrown me off my balance. It's so hard to believe. And yet, I do believe you, Master Link. I could not bring myself to doubt you for even a moment. And even if these ruins pose some kind of a threat to the Demon King, we must accelerate our research at all costs. But looking inside the ruins without damaging them is a difficult hurdle, one well beyond my understanding. Please, Master Link, lend your wisdom to Mr. Taro. With your help, I'm certain a way forward will be revealed. I have this this glowing hand feature that I think will be useful. Let's talk to Callop. All right, I can finally start my research on the floating ring ruin. If I manage to make a new discovery, soon the day will come when everyone looks up to me, eyes full of adoration. Yes, what is it? I'm busy, but I suppose I can indulge in a moment of idle chatter. I certainly won't have time for it once I've uncovered the secret of the ring ruins. I'll be the most in-demand scholar in the world. Imagine it. From Hebra to Lanayru, adoring fans will call my name, Dr. Callop. Can you hear them? A chorus of scholars. Dr. Callop, master of the past. Renowned genius, Dr. Callop. I seem to have gotten carried away. Stop it. I didn't want to talk to you again.
Oh.
Honestly, I was taken aback when I heard that Princess Zelda was an imposter. That's a lot to swallow, you know? But I'm so glad I can finally start my long-cherished research on the floating ring ruin.
Oh.
The only trouble is, I still can't figure out a way to see the stone tablet inside. I can't condone breaking these precious ruins. This riddle is a tough one to be sure. Still, my hook's baited now, and I'm not letting go until I get a bite. Alright, so since I can walk through here now... Wait, that guy can come see his, come through here to his wife's, grave. I believe. Was it Dorian? I think. All the balloons all weighted down. See, it's funny. They weight down their balloons like to keep using them again and again. But anytime I use Zonai balloons like this, they eventually break. It's kind of rude of them. Why do I get the broke down secondhand stuff? I just want some new stuff for once. Hey, that's real shiny. Also, that's obviously like you can see through. So why wouldn't they just build over to that and then look inside? This is kind of an odd platform, but maybe it was to look closer at the ring ruins. I do have a concern, though, here with these ruins. And that is, once I enter them, is my additional weight going to just make them fall out of the sky? Because, physically speaking, that should be a very real possibility, even if it's not how physics work. Boing boing, boing boing. Aw, how nice of them. They even put a door right here for me. Bye! I'll call when I get work. So, I think it's pretty clear that I'm supposed to take a picture here. And my album is full. That is quite alright for right now. And that is the extent of the interior of that ruin. Okay, I'll give them a pass on the not. The big ol' rat. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So after looking through that gap there, I will give him a pass on having not just looked through the window. I'm doing pretty good as well. Good to hear it. Toro seems impressed that I just warped through the ring ruin. Master Link, did I see you go inside of the floating ring ruin? No, never mind, it's nothing. My eyes are clearly playing tricks on me. It looked like you were sucked into the ring ruin. No, impossible. Forget it. Everything I just said. These long hours must be getting to me. Toro, I have a picture for you. It looked like you disappeared into the ring. But that can't be right. Forget I said anything. I must have imagined it. You are seeing things. You're seeing the truth because I have a picture for you. What's this you've got? Huh? Could it really be? Paya! Calip! Look at this! I mean, it needs rotated, but it's there.
No.
Could this be the interior of the floating ring ruin? I mean, I guess excitement just kind of overwhelmed him. Maybe all his years of fishing in Laurelin Village, he just got used to yelling at everybody. Granted, this is something they've been researching for quite some time, but couldn't actually access, so I'm sure that's excitement might be overcoming it. Plus, Paya used to be... No, wait. No, that's Impa. I was thinking Impa was super, super old, but... Or Paya was... Yeah. Confused people there a little bit. He is crazy. That's a very accurate assessment. Wow, the stone slab is clearly visible. That is why a photo was taken of it, sir. There appear to be Zonai inscriptions on this one as well, just like in the other ring ruins. Taro, if you would. Right, let's see what I can decipher. Promise, Zelda, solemnly signed, Minoru, Sage of, hide the key, southeast, entrust future, wish, defeat, Demon King. That's all I can make out. There's some lettering I can't figure out before southeast, but Minoru seems to be someone's name. Look at the context of Minoru. I do believe this is the first time one of these slabs has put a name to a sage. It also mentions Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. Aha! The inscriptions are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. It's just that part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. You're right. Paya knows her stuff. This should be read Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work, Paya. Oh, thank goodness I've proven useful. It seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh no, I'm being upstaged. That's right, Calip. You're completely and utterly useless. How does it feel? Where were we? Something about a dragon land to the southeast? How familiar are you with Southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faerun that has long been known as the Zonai Ruins. It predates the ruins falling from the sky, and is home to many ancient relics. If memory serves, there were dragon designs on those ruins that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh ho, Gallop, great catch. The Zonai Ruins in Faerun. There's a good chance that's exactly what this is pointing us at. That's our Gallop. Fantastic work. That sounded personal. Perhaps. I... What did you just say? That this inscription is pointing us toward Faerun's Zonai Ruins? No, not that. The next bit. A certain adjective was used. I believe it started with fan and ended with tastic. What was it again? This guy is so insufferable. Ah, fantastic work, you mean? Yes, fantastic work. That is what you said. Yes. Gallop, what fantastic work, he said. Fantastic. Me. Wow. Link, when we put together the script on this stone slab and translate it, we get definite mentions of the sage Minoru, the Demon King, and someone with the same name as Princess Zelda. Something related to all three of them must be waiting at the Zonai Ruins in Southeast Hyrule. We've landed a real catch here. Thank you for your help, truly. Now we've no time to dawdle. There's research to be done. Gallop, will you join me? Oh, of course. It would be a fantastic addition to the team. I would be a fantastic addition to the team. Very good. With that settled, let's be off to the Zonai Ruins in Faerun. First, we head southwest. Aww. We'll establish a base in the Poplar foothills at the Skyview Tower by the ruins. Is Dr. Gallop, I guess, technically. Is he going to be insufferable this whole trip? In search of new discoveries, we make for Faerun! Did he just teleport out? There was a sound of a teleportation kind of thing. Like the sound that we get when we use our teleportation rune. Well, it's not technically a rune, I guess. It's the various things. Get rid of Gallop, please. Well, there are those techniques that people have used with the boxes that make the NPCs forget which direction gravity is, and they just kind of fly off into the atmosphere. And they left just like that. Well, I'm sure those two will be fine. Ooh, maybe something to unlock the ruins will require a sacrifice. I must study more about the Zonai civilization so I don't fall behind Taro and Gallop. I'll also continue pursuing our research of the Ring ruins. And as the village chief, making this an exciting place, of course. We have you to thank for all that we have accomplished here, Master Link. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Sweet. Zonai ruins that Taro and Gallop went to. I must admit I'm not too knowledgeable about that place. However, this is what I know. There's an investigation site set up at Skyview Tower and Poplar Foothills. That's what they said. I'm sure those two will be alright. They're quite savvy. Because he comes from a fishing... Sacrifice! Because he comes from a fishing village, so he's like a pirate, so that's why he's savvy. Firmly believe they will make a huge discovery about the Demon King and the sage called Minoru. Well, I hate to break it to you, but once again, I have all of those discoveries already made. So, we are Going to go ahead and clip the recording here. We'll continue the stream, so those of you here that on the live stream, go ahead and hang out. We will continue. But we're going to go ahead and wrap up this recording, and then we'll launch into the second half of the stream. Those of you that are watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday and Sunday at 4. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We do have a Facebook and Instagram. If you're on those platforms and want to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule, we do post those updates over there. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you want to check us out over that way. If you're watching over there on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. It's a great way to help out the channel, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That is all I have for this episode, and otherwise, we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, until then, stay random.